It's currently the evening of December 31st, 2025, and wow, what a year it's been. Very eventful for me. Did a lot of things that I never thought I would actually do. Also a lot of hard moments, some dark times in there, as always. But going into the new year, I just feel different this time, and I don't know what it is. I think as I'm growing, my mindset is evolving, my mentality is changing, and the way I approach everything now is just with such a smart, stoic mindset. And so I just want to come on here and remind you for 2026, just leave all the bad things behind, all the things we're holding on to, whether it's relationships, people that we can't stop thinking about, or things that we're even worried about, even completely unrelated to relationships or anything. Just anything that seems to be holding you back. Let it be known, let it be official tonight that when the clock changes to 12 and it becomes 2026, forget everything. Reinvent yourself, because things will change, and as long as we keep on making the right decisions, and some people might think it's very hard to do that, to make the right decisions, but if you think that, you need to focus on getting more in tune with your intuition and going with your instinct more often. And from there, you can never really make the wrong decision, because you're going with your gut, and if it feels like it's the wrong thing, it's something that you're going to learn from. And if you feel like you're going into the new year a bit aimless, I highly suggest that you set a goal for yourself, quite a big one. And to help you with that, just visualize yourself 1 year from now, this time next year. So the end of the year of 2026, picture yourself then. Who do you want to be, and where will you be? Maybe you've been trying to move out. Maybe you want to move out of your own country, or, let some people go out of your life. Just visualize how that looks and how that feels. A great example is if you want to move out. For me, I wanted to move into a much better apartment, a nicer area. And the way that I do that is to just visualize the morning routine, how that looks. So waking up in a bigger bedroom, going to the kitchen to make coffee or something, but looking out on the balcony that I don't have now, and just visualizing that's my goal for next year. And although things seem a bit difficult right now, just keeping that in my mind and not even attaching to it, but just visualizing it, feeling it, knowing that as long as I keep on trying and as long as I make the right decisions, it's on the way. And whatever that is for you, whatever that thing is for you, I strongly suggest that you do that. Especially if you even feel some kind of sadness about the year ending. I know some people around me definitely feel that way sometimes about things. Like when it's a new year, they feel sad, feel like they're leaving things behind. But actually that's a great thing, because as humans, we're supposed to evolve, and holding on to things like that, being sad that things are leaving or that we're moving on, is kind of going against the natural way of life. We are supposed to move on, and it's great that we have phones so we can take pictures of everything, so we can always look back. But as Oasis said, I might have got that wrong. I'm not a big older music fan, it's past my time. Don't look back in anger. And so it's great to reminisce on the good times, but never look back and wish that you were there or feel like life was better then, because remember that you've always got the ability to make your life better starting now. It's just about making the decisions. And as I said before, it's not even about making the right decisions. It's just always going with our gut, going with our intuition, and holding strong to our goal, trying not to be led off track by distractions and, all of that. So going into 2026, I really suggest that you pursue yourself as well. Because I just think sometimes, like, I do think this every year too, and sometimes it doesn't work out, but just think, if you spent the next year just focusing on you, focusing on your goals, and forgetting all distractions at all times, what would happen? What would that look like if you just locked in? You know what I mean? And if you're lucky enough to make it to 2027, relax then, you know? All the things that you wanted to do which aren't very helpful for you, you know, maybe, I don't know, try the new Krispy Kreme donut or something like that, you know? Save it for 2027, okay? Because what would happen if you did just lock in for 1 year, focused on the things that need to get done, you know? I just want you to ask yourself that. What would happen? What would happen if you did? And just, you know, all the people that seem to really want your energy take from you, the people that just take from you and don't really give much back, have a good look at them, evaluate them, and see if they're actually any good for you going forward. And at the end of the year, it's a great time to reflect on that, reflect on the people who may have just been taking from you, you know, the people that haven't really given much back, and have a good look at, you know, the people you're around. Going into the new year, it's a great time for renewal. You know, it's not just the date changing, it's, you can look back on your last 365 days and see what you were missing, you know what I mean? So, just don't worry about relationships, people you might want to meet or get closer with. Just, if you don't know what to pursue yourself this year, this new year, shall I say. Because the only person who's going to make this year great is you. And me personally, I feel like this year is going to be just amazing. And that's because I got plans. But it's not the plans, it's just my mentality, as I said at the beginning. The way that I approach things now is just much smarter than I've ever done before. And with that, I know that I can do anything and make anything great. So, yeah, I wish you all a wonderful new year. Stay safe, but not too safe. You don't want to stay in the comfort zone, do you? So, yeah, I've been Master Alfred. Peace and prosperity your way.